I just did a massive declutter in my entire home and it has been one of the best experiences of my life. Seems dramatic? Not really. This was something that was long overdue and I'm so glad that I did it. I'm gonna tell you how and why. Let's get into it. So hi my loves, if you're new here, what's up? My name is Jazz. We're all about self-development, lifestyle videos, and a little bit of beauty here and there. I like to talk about beauty inside and out, so anything that is going to help our bodies, our minds, spirit, we're gonna talk about it. I'm very much on a self-enhancement journey and self-discovery too, so I'm gonna be documenting every single bit. So if any of that sounds interesting to you, I encourage you to click that subscribe button, tap that bell so you can be notified of all of my future videos, and also show the algorithm that hello, I exist, hello, comment, like, all that stuff. So if you're feeling my vibe, make sure you subscribe. Let's get into the reason why I originally started to do a declutter. So I've been on a spiritual awakening journey for almost like 2 years now, and I have a video. If you're not familiar with what a spiritual awakening is, I will link that right up here in the card so you guys can check it out. And that spiritual awakening, that journey has really made me open my eyes to a lot of things. And one of the things that I discovered was that holding on to old belongings, whether it be furniture, clothes, or anything that is just taking up space in your home that you're not actually using, it holds energy. And I didn't realize how true that was until I started to analyze my behavior, my patterns, my mood, and all of that. So maybe this is a sign for me to like start making a change and to start decluttering my entire home. So it originally started with my makeup and my skincare. And oh my goodness, I had this whole huge goal to become like this big influencer. And I looked at all of these other content creators that had massive beauty drawers filled with makeup and skincare to the freaking top, and I was like, I want to be like that. And then I got close to it, I started to get a lot of PR, and then I just had a whole bunch of stuff that was just sitting there collecting dust, expired makeup, and I was just like, okay, this can't be life. I'm sorry. It was cute once upon a time, but it's not anymore. And I'm just at a space right now where I didn't realize how much of that clutter was really contributing to my anxiety and my depression. So I started off with that. I took a whole bunch of makeup, I donated it to a couple of places and gave beauty and skincare products to my family, and things that were expired, of course, those are things that I threw out in the garbage. But that was a really long process. So then that trickled down to me going through my closet and realizing that, oh my God, I had this poncho since 2009, maybe even longer than that. Like I had stuff in my closet that I didn't even realize that I had in there, and it was just so much nonsense. It was crazy. And then every time that I decluttered something, I swear to you, I started to see little signs on the internet. You know, sometimes your phone be listening to everything that you talk about, you know that, right? So I think my phone was picking up on everything, and I started to see posts like, you know that your old clothes hold energy, right? And I'm like, oh, so now I gotta go and declutter my clothes. Donated gently used clothes, threw away old clothes. Like I had panties, like granny panties, for like a long time. I'm not proud of it, but I had a lot of old stuff. And when I picked up some of these pieces, I was like, oh my God, it brought me back to a spot where I wasn't in the right frame of mind at that point. And I'm pretty sure even though I washed the clothes, energy stays on there. It stays on there. So I was just tossing things out. Like I said, things that were gently used. We donated it to our local church, and that was freeing. And it was so much clothes, so much clothes. I was like, oh my God, I didn't even realize we had this much in here. And it was just so crazy. So that trickled down to us going through our sneakers and our coats, and we donated that as well. And then we started to feel the energy shift. And oh my God, when I tell you this energy shift was noticeable, it was noticeable, and it started to feel so much more peaceful. And I was just like, wow, we gotta continue. We gotta keep doing this. I noticed that my anxiety level started to decrease, and I didn't feel as anxious. Because normally when you see like a whole bunch of stuff, when you see clutter, it kind of like makes you feel a little weird. It doesn't make you feel good at all. It makes you feel unsettled, and it was really showing. So when I started to feel like that sense of ease, I was like, okay, I gotta keep going. I can't stop now. I gotta keep going. It's feeling real good. So we continued on. So we went through our kitchen, and when I tell you the amount of water bottles that we had, I was like, why do we have this? Old pots and pans that were like really rusty, and we just decided to hold on to it. We just tossed it in the trash. We bought a new pot set because they say that anything that is broken, anything that's unfixable, holy, or anything like that, and not holy like, like has holes in it, you need to throw it out. Because if you have things that are incomplete or things that are broken, you're not opening up your space for new opportunities. You're just keeping the broken, and you're not opening up your aura and your space and your energy for new opportunities. And I was like, wow, that's deep. It trickled down to us doing even more stuff. Old furniture that was given to us from other people, and also furniture that I ended up getting from Craigslist. Y'all remember Craigslist? Is that still a thing? But I used to get my furniture from Craigslist because it was cheaper, and that is coming from somebody else's home that also carries their energy, and then I brought it into my home, not realizing that I'm bringing in somebody's energy into the house. So this whole time that I was feeling so down, I felt stuck for such a long time and feeling depressed and anxious and all these things. I didn't realize that I needed to do a huge deep declutter in my home and also my entire life. That also meant me decluttering people. Surprisingly, yes, that's something that I definitely had to do too. I had to declutter people as well. So once I started to clear out all of the things that pretty much no longer served me, I started to see newer opportunities come in. I started to feel more abundant, felt more calm, I felt more peaceful. Also, decluttering your entire home is a huge plus because you don't have that much stuff in your house to clean. So it's like, okay, cleaning is a breeze. I don't like cleaning. I'm one of those people, I can keep it real, and I can say that I don't like cleaning at all. And now I don't have to worry about that so much. Not saying that I don't clean, but I don't have as much stuff to clean because I decluttered, and that part feels so good. So that makes me feel better, that makes my husband feel better, and it just makes our home feel so much better. Another plus to decluttering our entire home is that I noticed that I am way more productive than I was before. And when I say productive, like before, when everything was just so chaotic, it puts you in a mood, and especially if you have ADHD and anxiety, you don't really want to do those kind of things. You're not motivated to do those things. You know what needs to get done, but you don't feel motivated to do so. So I would just sit there, just watch it, and just let it pile up and pile up and pile up. But ever since I started to do that, I started to feel more productive. Like, okay, now the house is clean. I have more time to do content. I have more time to check my emails. I have more time for self-care and mindfulness. Like, that is a huge perk, because if I'm taking care of me, then everything is gonna be okay. Like, taking care of yourself obviously is essential. If you're looking for ways to declutter your space, I would definitely start with getting some large bins and sorting things out. That's something that helped me tremendously. I started to sort out all of the things that I wanted to donate, all of the things that I wanted to keep, and all of the things that I needed to toss. And that helped me a lot. That was with everything: the clothes, coats, sneakers, skincare, household items, like literally everything. We did the same 3 piles, and we researched local organizations in our area to donate the clothes and the skincare and the beauty products too. I was so happy that I found some amazing places, and all of the other stuff that needed to get tossed, of course, went into the trash. But now looking at our clothes, I was like, oh my God, like now this is going to open up new doors and new opportunities. And now I have space to actually buy things that I want to use, and that it's not just taking up space. You know what I mean? Like, and it just feels so good. So if you are looking to declutter your entire home, I highly recommend you starting off like that. It was very, very beneficial for my husband and I. And next is going to be our basement. We are going to go through our basement, and we're going to do a huge deep dive on all of the stuff that's down there. And that is the last spot in our home that needs to get decluttered. Everything else on this upper level, everything is taken care of. Our bedrooms, our closets, and everything. I'm so happy about that. Why not start the new year fresh? Why not start off with a clean slate and a clean home, and it gives you peace of mind. So I really hope you enjoyed today's video. If you watched this video all the way to the end, leave me a little heart emoji down in the comments. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. Till next time, y'all. See you.